Howdy there, I'm the Thirsty Bookworm, and this is the Rootin' Tootin'est review this side of the Utah Territory. Yeah! Alright, that was lame even by my standards. But, fun lame, not sad lame. We have fun, right? Right? Anyway, today I'll be reviewing High West Distillery's Campfire Whiskey. High West was founded in 2006 in Park City, Utah, home of mountains, Mormons, and mansions. It gets its name from an old Shoshone phrase, Haiganiku Wetoi, which roughly translates to West Vomit. Just kidding. It's probably because of the altitude and geographical location within the country. They have several different offerings, but this particular one is Campfire. Campfire is a blend of bourbon, rye, and peated Scotch whiskies. The bourbon is supplied by MGP, the rye is from both High West and MGP, while the Scotch is from an undisclosed distillery. By using my super sleuth skills, I was able to determine a rough location of this distillery, Scotland. The label makes mention of a trip to Bruichladdich being the inspiration, so maybe them. I don't know. They claim contractual obligations keep them from disclosing it, so I'm guessing whatever Scotch distiller it is, it's ashamed of the final product, almost as much as your parents are of you. They, High West, are actually super forthright and transparent about their mash bill and the fact that they sourced much of this offering. Kudos to them. This comes in at a solid 46% ABV. That's 92 proof in case you didn't make it in the arithmetic part of schooling. The bottle's pretty cool, maybe a little tall and clumsy. Some might say it's unstable. The glass itself has gold-like flakes throughout. The cork is good and tight, the labeling isn't overdone, and there's enough story on the back label to keep you busy reading while you're in the outhouse. It is roughly the color of horse piss, and I rate the legs as Paul Hogan and Dreg as Lightning Jack on my patented scale from Lieutenant Dan to Dr. Frankenfurter. Alright, enough of that. How about the smell and taste? The marketing department says it is floral, fruity, bright, and spicy caramel, butterscotch, light smoke, and smoldering wood from a campfire the morning after. Jasmine, chai tea, sandalwood, leather, tobacco, pine resin, and toasted bread. It's like a candle company attempting to move product to wayward husbands on Christmas Eve. Let's hear what my wife has to say. To her, it smells appley, more like apple cider vinegar. I don't know. Ugh. Gagging noises. Nail polish. No, rubbing alcohol. Maybe vanilla. Not really vanilla. Maybe some warm floral things. She is much better at this than me. While I get none of that shit they're selling. Light peat, which for me translates to raw bacon. Malt, the idea of orange zest, fresh turned earth. As for the taste, the team at High West has this to say. Vanilla, honey, toffee, with some nice fruit, blueberries and black cherries, chai spices, nutmeg, cinnamon, orange zest, salty caramels, tobacco, gentle smoke. Save some room for it to taste like whiskey, am I right, folks? For me, it's peatier than I want. I'm not a peat man. A bit of sweetness, that uncooked pork smell translates to taste perfectly. Wet hay, it's all the things I don't like about peated single malt. Peat, and none of the redeeming qualities. Maltiness. I don't get any real bourbon notes. Maybe a bit of that inflatable pool toy taste I get from rye. I'm no good at getting beyond the peat. I'm sorry, folks. I don't think this is a particularly easy bottling to obtain anymore. I was fortunate in that my parents picked up a bottle for me while they were vacationing out west. It retails for about $80. I prefer the price I paid for it, free. Personally, I think $60 is the wall of diminishing returns, but I wouldn't pay $20 for it because it isn't my style. I'm not the target for this stuff. Maybe you'll like it, but I don't. I think this is a really cool idea, and I love the initiative and creativity, but it's a no from me, dog.